Hi, what's up, guys? It's Tuesday Friday with FIXITGEARWARE-SECURITY, and today is an awesome day. I feel a bit better um, after a series of little ailments whereby I had some cold, fever, and flu. And no, it's not COVID. Okay, it's just work-related stress. The IT industry is not one that is that easy, especially if you are running a business and at the same time having side projects while also trying to meet up with deadlines of promises made regarding our courses and all that. So I think that had a toll on me, and of course made me had a little breakdown. But all thanks to God, who is the maker of life and also merciful God. And we're here today, hale and hearty. I'm not fully 100% recovered, but I would say it's much better compared to last week and last 2 weeks. I was quite in a bit of a mess in terms of my health, and not just even being a bit of a mess, I was also trying to handle other personal projects and side projects regarding other business conglomerates we are involved in. So I am happy that today I speak much better and my voice would be a bit clearer this week. Okay, so once again, we apologize if last week our voice was a bit muffled and certain words were not properly articulated or pronounced in the right intonation. So we apologize for that. So on this week's episode, we'll be talking about Google Docking. The Google Docking we'll be talking about is Google Docking automation. But before we get started, we want to take a special moment to say thank you to our 100 subscribers, actually 101 subscribers on YouTube. You guys are awesome. And the views as well. We thank you for taking out your time to watch our boring content. Not boring, kidding. So we thank you so much for taking out your time in watching our content. It takes a lot of effort for someone to ignore things that are unproductive to watch things that are productive, because they feel you, the creator of the content, took out your time to think much about them before you put out the content out there. So also giving us the views also as well shows that you appreciate the effort we try to put out regarding creating this content. Okay, so we want to thank you. It's a goal, it's a good goal, and it's all baby steps, and gradually we'll get there. And until we get there, we'll keep doing our best and putting out the best of the best regarding content related to cybersecurity and information technology as well. So it's a good thing. We woke up and we saw that 101 subscribers. You guys are awesome once again. We thank you and we are grateful. And for those who are yet to subscribe, you thick-headed humans, kidding, you guys are awesome. Nobody's thick-headed. Please take out your time and also hit that subscribe button, because we need the numbers, okay? So we can gradually grow and put back, whatever things in terms of revenue in the future, if we ever get there. We pray we get there, back into the, community. We have a plan regarding that, and more of a way of showing assistance to young bees or newbies who are getting into the profession, who might need assistance as well. So please, if you're yet to subscribe, please help us to up the numbers. Our goal is before the end of this year, let's see if we can be able to hit 1,000 subscribers. It's possible, and we believe we can attain that numbers with you awesome humans. Okay, so if you're yet to subscribe and you're here, you can listen to this audio, or you can watch this video as well, and you can hear my horrible voice. Get it? Please take your time and give us that subscribe button. Okay, it means a lot to us. Okay, so once again, thank you 101 subscribers. You guys to us a family. not subscribers. So we're using the word subscribers because that's what YouTube is telling us to use, right? They are the government. So once again, thank you, 101 YouTube family. You guys are amazing and we appreciate the effort. So before we also move on to today's tools, let's talk about our C programming course. Okay. As you can see on the slide here, would show you. You can see this is just the introductory slides, and we have over 49 slides just for introductory, down to 51. Just the introduction to C. You can see the slide numbers, right? So it tells you that we are not just going to teach you coding. We're going to teach you everything that you have to know about C programming, okay, as an introduction, which of course involves both theoretical and some secrets we will not share here on the video for reasons regarding trade secrets. So we don't put out there, but trust us, this course is going to be an awesome course when it comes out, okay? And it's part of our culture not to put out things out there because we want to do a quick money or cash grab, okay? It's not a good thing. It's not our culture. Money is very important, but if we have to do what others are doing, then what makes us different, okay? So we are not into that type of cost selling. It's not a good way of starting, to, or at least even though you intend to put things that are going to be in chunks, let it be meaningful, okay? So for us, that's our motto. That's part of our goal, that whatever it is that we put out there, it's something that is going to be very, very beneficial for you who decide to patronize us when you purchase this course. Also, in addition, as you can see the way we put up our content here on YouTube regarding Tools Friday series, we tend to demonstrate, okay? We tend to demonstrate everything we do, such as if we're running a code, we explain what the code is all about, what the error was all about, and what we are trying to fix with the code or the command we are executing, okay? So this is part of the learning process because at the end of the day, the goal is to make you the student who is interested in this course to have an in-depth knowledge on how things work in terms of coding, okay? Once you understand how programming works, that's the only way you can write clean codes and, advance your skill set to building tools in cybersecurity. So please bear with us, and honestly, the video is going to be a very amazing one, and I'm gradually recovering. Health is important more than anything else, because if you're not alive, there's nothing else you can, be around here to do. And of course, people are going to miss you because they feel that they like, listening or watching your content. So it's not a rush hour. It's not something we're rushing to do. We know we're supposed to be in August, and maximum I was planning to put it out there like in September / first week of October, but nobody knows tomorrow. And unfortunately, I was put down in such a way that I was very sick, like really sick, and I cannot trade my health for anything else because I want to be here for you guys, okay? So I want to be here for you guys. It's very important that I be here for you guys, and the only way I can do that is to make sure that I keep my health a priority first before anything else, okay? So please bear with us. You can see the slide here. It's not a fugazi. You can even see the date. It's been here, and the video editing will continue, but I promise you it's going to be out very, very soon, and once it's out, we'll let you know, okay? So thank you for your patience, and also please, we apologize that if we have defaulted from our initial release date regarding the course, okay? So that's it. Let's head on to today's episode. So on today's episode, we'll be talking about Google Dorking tools. Google Dorking, as we all know, it's a new way newbies should look into when it comes to looking for vulnerabilities, okay? So once you're getting into bug bounty, it's going to be very difficult, especially if you don't understand how to exploit more advanced vulnerabilities and bypassing WAF, which is of course Web Application Firewalls and other firewalls that that might have been implemented by the web security administrator or the organization, which in this case would be the platform which you're targeting in the bug bounty program, right? So these are part of the difficulties you will be facing, and it only takes experience for you to get to that stage whereby you can be very skillful, okay? So in the course of that, we crawled the internet and we got something cool for you this week. And it's an automation tool. The name of the automation tool is Google Doc. And it was written by TX Mog. So Mog is M0G. Is a security researcher and a cybersecurity professional based in India. This is based on the location we found on the GitHub repository. To be sure that you're safe, I took my time to go through the entire code. And honestly, I would say he did a great job. Most of the commonly used Google Dorking commands and more advanced Google Dorking commands were included in the tool, which covers quite a range of services where you dock for informations. So after going through the series of the commands, I discovered over 363 automated Google Dorking commands were, integrated into this tool. Also, the tool is written in Python. So Python is, as we all know, is a commonly used coding language in modern programming, right? Especially when it comes to writing cybersecurity tools and ethical hacking tools. Non-ethical hackers as well also use this to, write their own tools and exploit packages that are vulnerable to certain remote code executions. So in the bid to be sure that you don't get yourself involved into downloading a malware into your system, we took our time to review this code and ensure that everything is okay. So what can you use this tool for? You can leverage this tool to find sensitive information regarding a target in terms of URLs using common Google Dorking commands. You can also use it to discover sensitive information on GitHub and as well detect endpoints that are vulnerable to SQL injection. So these are the three major focus of this tool, which the author TextMog wrote this tool. And all this you'll be able to achieve using automation process. Okay, so it's not like the manual approach whereby you open Google and you'll be docking these commands, right? And after a while, Google might be giving you a capture problem for you to solve because it's detecting that you might actually be a bot or some malicious intended person, right? So I think this tool is able to bypass that. So far, I've tested it. And I think it's quite a good one. So shout out to him. And if you can see the slide, you can see we included the link where you can obtain this tool from. So head on there, clone the repository, give him a follow, whatever it is that is important regarding his GitHub page, just do it for him. It's a way of encouraging someone. Also, I'm not supposed to talk about this, but I think he could improve the tool because so far it just automates everything. And maybe if I actually have time, I would go into it and look what I can do, like whereby you can decide if you want to automate normal Google Dorking commands or you want to automate other options which he provides. I think by this way, this would also make the tool a bit faster and not slowed, because when you're dealing with large organizations such as Facebook, right, they have a lot of domains out there. So you do not want to be Google Dorking and spending the entire day just Google Dorking, right? So if you can see this video, I'm pretty sure he would take a cue and think outside the box based on what I'm saying. Honestly, I wish I had a lot of time on my side. I would have taken a look at the tool and improve it. So I wouldn't be able to do that. But if maybe during the week or sometime before the year runs out, if I could have a spare time, I would look into that and see what I can, fuck into the tool. So that being said, let's head on to our Kali Linux machine and show you build tricks and also a little bit errors we discovered, in terms of installing the requirements.txt before you're able to use this tool. So here we have to log in into our Kali. We provide our password. Now we are in. The next thing we want to do is go to his repository. You can see it here. Okay. Now you come here, you copy this, we minimize this, we come to our favorite, we open our terminal. Okay. Then we say cd to our desktop. Then we say git clone. Sorry, not cloner. Then we paste and we hit enter. Now the tool is there. The next thing we want to do is that we want to seed into the repository to install the requirements.txt. So we'll say seed it into Google Docking. Okay, now we ls, right? Now there's something I want to show you. Okay, if we do the normal pip, I show you something. Okay, now if we run the normal pip install requirements, sorry about that, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Okay, if we run this right now, I already installed it anyway, but I just want to show you something. Sorry, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Now you're going to have this issue with venv, which is the virtual environment, right? So don't do that, just clear this. Okay, what do I do? So I say history. Let me show you a command. Say pipeline grep pip, and I hit enter. Good. So now to install the pip requirements, you copy this. Okay, now what we are trying to say here is, let me paste this and show you. So oh my goodness, so what we're trying to say is that pip install the requirements.txt, break any system packages that needs to be broken for you to install the requirement.txt. Okay, then you hit enter. Now you would see this error. Okay, he made a mistake in this repository. If we go to the requirement.txt, let me say ls, right, and we cut requirements.txt, you can see the beautiful soup, right? So this is a mistake. Okay, so we'll say nano. Okay, let's just do it with nano, and we hit enter. Now we come down here, we just say beautiful soup, right? 4. Then every other thing else we take it out. Okay, then we say Ctrl X and you say yes and you hit enter. Now if we go back again and run the command, you see what's going to happen right now. Now everything is installed because I already installed this requirement.txt, right? So everything is okay. Okay, so that's how you use the commands. Okay, follow this instruction on what we just demonstrated here so you don't have issues regarding using this tool. Now once you're done, okay, you can now use the Google Docking command to dock for domains or targets that you're exploiting via a bug bounty program. You can go to his documentation. You can see how he uses the command, clicking on the image. So you can see, so this is what you do. Then you specify the target. Okay, so you're going to use Python 3. Ensure you have Python 3 installed. If you do not have Python 3 installed, then ensure you install it because this tool is based on Python 3. Now I can just come here and say ls. I'll say Python 3. Okay, then Google Doc py, right? Then the next thing I want to do is to specify the target. So let me say the target to be x.com. Now one of the things I also tell newbies who are into bug bounty or who are trying to get into ethical hacking, don't always be excited about, you want to see if the tool is working or stuff. Just get straight to business. Okay, you do not need any distraction. So what I normally do is that I'll just put this right here. I'll cut it out into a file. So I'll say x.txt, then I hit enter. So I do not need any of this information here. I don't want to see them on here on my terminal. And with that, I can now get busy with something else. Once it's done, running the entire 363 Google Docking commands, it's going to pass out that file. Sorry, it's going to pass out the results into this file called x.txt. Okay, so if I Ctrl C this right now and I clear and I ls, right, then I cut x.txt. Good. Now I can now gradually, copy, things like this and check. So now we have x.com/admin. Then let me go here. I'll just put it here and see what we have. Now you can see it's redirecting, right? Now if I want to test this, I can further, test for other bug bounty stuff. Okay, so try and explore this tool. It's a cool tool. Honestly, I would say he did a very good job. One of the things I love about people who put in the work is that they think outside the box to create things to help others. Okay, so you as a user of this whatever tools you come across, don't be very stingy. Okay, don't be very mean by just cloning these repositories without giving them a star or follow. Okay, these are the little ways you show some encouragement towards them, and by that they will be motivated to do more. Okay, but once you use this tool but you do not give them this support, they might be faced with a bit depression or feel like no matter the effort they put into whatever they desire to put the effort into, nobody tends to appreciate their works or wants to support them. Okay, so please check out this repository, follow the instruction I just outlined here on this video, and get a tool running. So if you're a newbie, go out there, start looking for exposed information, sensitive information, and report all those things. $200, $100, $300, all this little change. If you can report like 10 companies and you get like 300, that's about 3,000. So just try it, give it a try, enjoy the tool, and please also head on to our GitHub and follow us. Our own tools will be coming out for next year training. Remember, we said next year we're going to start our penetration testing related stuff, right? Teaching various vulnerabilities before putting out these courses. Okay, so please head on to our GitHub repository and also give us a follow and give us some stars as well. Okay, thank you, and I hope this helps you, and best of luck in everything you do. So with that, we have come to an end of this week's episode. If you find this video interesting, please do not hesitate to give us a like by hitting that thumbs up button, subscribe by hitting that subscribe button, and punch that notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when next we make another video on Tools Friday series with FIXITGEARWARE-SECURITY. Thanks for watching, and peace out.